Okay, let me pull the show out here so we can see if we kind of visit a little bit. Get the store closed up. I'll just tell you what we might be able to do here. Sit down, sir. Mr. Baldwin, here these conferences are designed to alleviate excessive acrimony and fighting and litigation. And my suggestion would be this, trying to hit a middle ground between you people in this case. The APUC, Alaska Public Offices Commission, has proposed a consent decree, which is between you and them. You know, we have nothing. I have nothing to do with that. These people have nothing to do with that. That's a separate deal. Okay. And you're either going to, you can on the this business they send to you, they send us copies. That's not what we're talking about. I propose in this case here that the concern, you know, of Freie Services is we just don't like to have bad information and vibes and malicious or bad criticism circulating around. It really doesn't help anybody. Anybody has a legitimate problem, they ought to make a legitimate complaint, and we've got to deal with it. Could we, on this complaint part of it, this part of it, this part is between you and the Public Offices Commission. This part is between us. What if we said this? It's hard to reach agreement on every point, but we'd like to think that you wouldn't bandy around false statements about us and then put the case on a holding pattern, maybe a continuance. What if we just said, in this case here, we just put it on hold?
Why don't we file for a dismissal?
Well, that could be done. The main thing is, the question that we have is whether or not Dale Baldwin did tell people bad things about us.
Whoa, excuse me. What do you mean you're concerned whether or not he did? You're making accusations that I did.
Well,
your statements were defended by me and you haven't defended them back. You made a lot of malicious statements in that filing. I want to dismiss it or get an answer to it. You're suggesting I didn't do those things?
You filed your answer, sir.
You're suggesting I did not do those things?
No, I suggested that you did.
No, you stated I did.
That's right, absolutely.
Now, did I do them or did I not? Because you just suggested that you're not sure I did.
John, tell us, what did he do?
He doesn't have anything to say.
Very good.
Myself, you gotta check him out. Do what? What did you say?
Actually, it's posted on his website.
It is. Everything I say is on my website. It's very clear. Everything I said in that.
Go ahead, let's sue. What tells about it?
It's an absolute lie.
Who are you?
I am JP's sister. I'm Sue Freie.
I've never met you. You obviously have a bad attitude about me.
I do, because I read what you say about my brother and my business.
Is it true?
No, it's not.
Name something that's not true.
I'm not married to him.
Oh, excuse me. You're the accuser. Tell me what is true.
You tell me what's not true, Del.
You go through the list.
Tell me what's true
There's not a factual statement on there.
Well,
on your complaint, there's not a factual statement except what I responded. You want to go item by item? Do you want to file for a dismissal?
That's not going to happen.
I'm working for these people here, and they feel
it's easier if you file for the dismissal. I started to last week when I wrote you and told you that we didn't follow the court's orders of a 60-day meeting.
Anyway, that's fine. I think the best we could hope to accomplish today would be some kind of a continuance of these proceedings to allow perhaps the facts to be laid out and things to be remediated.
How would you go about laying the facts out beyond what they already are?
By proof, we think that witnesses will testify that you did say bad things about Freie Services, which are untrue.
we have
Everything.
emails, we have where you have gone to the Department of Labor and accused us of falsely filing certified payrolls.
Falsely filing certified payroll? You haven't filed a certified payroll since last year.
Bullshit.
You didn't file one last year.
Bullshit.
See, that's where you're at.
Where are they?
You
Where are they?
I don't have to help you find anything, Del.
The Department of Labor Wage and Hour Division does not have them and cannot produce them.
They've signed for
They don't
them.
have to produce anything.
They've signed for them?
They
Yes.
have.
Whose
Darn
name
well
is on the
personally.
paperwork?
None of your business. That'll come
None
out
of my
court.
business?
None of your business.
Okay. Very good.
They have filed.
Very good. Where are they? You
Well,
can't
your
produce them
business.
either.
That's
There's
between you
absolutely
and the
none of
Department
Very
of
good.
Labor.
Yes, it is some of my
How is it?
business. I
You
have
work on those projects?
I have privilege of getting those payrolls.
Do you work on those projects?
I have privilege of getting. I worked on some of them.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Let's
How
ask
are
Sue.
you entitled to them under the Freedom of Information Act?
Yes.
Or you're not?
You're not.
Yes, I am.
Regardless of that.
Yes,
okay, Sue,
this
regardless
is an
of that,
argument
Sue,
we can't win.
Regardless of that, let me ask Sue this. Did you file certified payrolls? He says you didn't. Did you or not? Did the state of Alaska acknowledge receipt of those certified
Yes,
payrolls?
I have
Well, then
signed
Dell
pieces of
just doesn't know what he's talking about in that area.
Are we
No
finished?
idea.
Because right's right. I don't know.
You don't know what's right and what's wrong. You're paying attention to your client. Now, I put all my stuff in writing. He's put his stuff in writing. I'll file for dismissal next week, and you'll have to go to court to prove a reason why not. Then we will decide what's going to happen.